Hello there, thanks for coming by PosterCentral.com's video blog today. I'm Pete Howard, and here is a Globe Posters out of Baltimore Jimi Hendrix Experience concert poster from Raleigh, North Carolina from 1969. A classic large jumbo cardboard Globe poster, and boy do I love this one. In fact, I'll go on the record as saying it's my favorite Jimi Hendrix concert poster ever. Now, of course, there are some famous psychedelic images like the Gunther Kieser wired hair and everything like that. And those are great too and have great value to look at as art rock and everything. But flat out, an advertising piece meant to be thrown up and sell tickets and thrown away after the show, these Globe window cards just kill me the most. And this one is my favorite. And it's the only Hendrix Globe I think that was made, in fact, although I have to check on that. Didn't check that out, but it's just a, it's a classic Globe poster with this, cloud design. This sort of nicknamed, where you have the single color, the day glow color, and sort of like around the edge has sort of like a cloud shape. But most Hendrix posters, of course, are of the psychedelic variety. So when a cardboard boxing style comes along, it can be exciting in its own right. And then you take a great one like this. My goodness, it's got everything going for it. It's large, it's colorful. It's it's got a photo of Jimmy, it's got song titles, and just, it's just the cat's meow, as far as boxing styles for Hendrix go. And it's rare too, it's a scarce collector's item like most 60s concert posters, because people just weren't thinking about saving things yet, which is what makes them fun to collect now. So Hendrix was touring off his #1 album, Electric Ladyland, but what's funny is that the Billboard album chart on this date, April 11th, 1969, his 1967 album, Are You Experienced?, was actually higher on the charts than Ladyland, which is sort of nuts. And Are You Experienced had been on the charts for 86 weeks. That's just crazy, just showing tremendous longevity. But we'll have more of that in a minute. As I said, the show was in Raleigh, North Carolina. There's the date. And the Dorton Arena on the fairgrounds in Raleigh, North Carolina. A really charismatic, fun, oddball, if you will, but without a slight intended, arena to see things like musical acts in the 60s. And I'm going to throw out a shout out here to the great late poster collector Hank Thompson, who was a dear friend of mine and was a very early, even pioneering collector of boxing style concert posters like this. And a few years ago, before Hank passed away, I made a trip to see him and visit Hank and his wife Becky in Raleigh, and they took me over to Dorton Arena, and I got to see the place, and it's just amazingly charismatic and different. Now, I didn't take these pictures, but this is what the place looks like from the outside, if you've never seen it. Look at the shape of that building. Is that crazy? Dorton Arena in Raleigh, North Carolina. Very unusual, charismatic, and different. I'm not sure who the architect was. And then inside, likewise, the contours of the unusual shape on the outside really show up inside. Look at that. Obviously, an arena like this is used for rodeos and concerts and everything else. But look at that. You can see where the stage would have been off in the distance. And just really an unusual building. So that definitely adds to the fun of a poster like this to be in such an unusual place. And then working down from Dorton Arena and the date, you see the ticket prices are $6, $5, $4, and $3. And they were on sale not at drugstores like we had with 50s concert posters, but it's nice to see tickets on sale at good old-fashioned record stores, which now in 2012 are once again becoming extinct. And the Globe style, it's really funny, you think the Jimi Hendrix Experience would be enough, but nope, they have to say, starring Jimi Hendrix, but sure, why not? Why not get his name in there again? That's just fine. Now, the song titles surrounding the picture, these are really, this is just so much fun, I'll tell you. Well, you've got, you can read them, but what's interesting about them is that 5 of them come from the Are You Experienced album. So once again, looking back 2 years. And, poor Axis Bold as Love, which came out in '68, I mean, where's any mention of that? Not at all. In fact, even Electric Ladyland, again, his #1 album, his most recent album, is kind of dismissed. The only song from Ladyland is Little Miss Strange. And what's hilarious is that, in fact, even Hank Thompson got a laugh out of this, Little Miss Stranger. They changed the meaning of the song by adding 1 letter to the end of strange. Come on, guys, get your typesetting right. But Hank used to call those song murders. And this Hendrix Dorton Arena definitely has a song murder by Globe, that's for sure. But actually, I think the reason Little Miss Strange is on here is sort of a nod to the Hendrix Experience bassist, Noel Redding, right there. You know who Noel is, though, if you've gotten this far in the video, because he wrote and sang the song on Electric Ladyland, and Noel Redding's band was opening up the show. So Fat Mattress I'm speaking of, and there they are down there mentioned. See that? There's Fat Mattress, and they formed, Noel formed them in 1968 and disbanded them in 1970, so here we are the year in between, 1969. Fat Mattress was just getting going, and Noel, it was his outlet to play guitar and sing lead vocals and record original material, along with another creative force in Fat Mattress, which he didn't get much chance with Hendrix, although he did with Little Miss Strange on Electric Ladyland. But Fat Mattress's debut album was still 4 months away, so they were just getting rolling, and it just, you know, it's kind of funny to note that the typesetter put the Fat Mattress. I mean, you know, you just, no, you can't make that assumption. They're Fat Mattress, just like the Cream on a lot of posters, when in fact they were just Cream. So, and the other interesting thing about Fat Mattress is this show in Raleigh, North Carolina, their American debut in concert, the very first show that Noel's band opened for the Jimi Hendrix Experience. Now, you know what else is funny about this poster? It says, you know, plus other top British acts. Don't think so. This show certainly didn't have any of them. And later in this tour, through the spring and even the summer, Hendrix would tour with Chicago Transit Authority, Cat Mother and the All Night Newsboys, the Buddy Miles Express. No, I'm afraid the British opening acts like Soft Machine and Ireland's Heir Apparent were in Hendrix's past by this point, so that's just an error on the poster. Okay, so what did Jimmy play, right? What did he sing? What did he perform at this great Raleigh gig? Well, he did 7 songs, and here we have it. 6 of them are from 1967. Isn't that crazy? He just loves to look back. 5 of the 6 songs plugged on the poster are from '67, and 6 of the 7 he performed are from 1967. So forget about Acts as Bold as Love. And Electric Ladyland had just 1 nod in performance, and that was Voodoo Child's Slight Return. So my question would be, where in the world was All Along the Watchtower? Oh my gosh, I mean, you know, it's such a rock standard and everything, and it was his biggest hit single ever, and he was not doing it in concert, so who knows why the choices were made. So here you have it, a one-off. Actually, this was probably used for a couple of other cities down south as well, but close to, it was a tour blank of sorts, but very shortly used. Right after this, starting in May of 1969, pop culture artist David Byrd created a tour blank for the Experience, which was actually used pretty widely. And you may recognize it if you're a poster collector or a Hendrix fan, and this is the tour blank that was used going forward after this globe, and this is the smaller standard 14 by 22 inch size. And as you can see, this is from May 3rd in Toronto. So personally, no offense to David Byrd or rock art, but I'm not a fan of this, and I'm a huge fan of this. And I hope now you are too, because it's a great poster. Thanks a lot for coming by. Nice to see you. Appreciate your time. Have a good day. And rock on, Jimi Hendrix. You live, he does live today, not I don't live today. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.